Welcome to Perfect Vocals Academy. This one is best vocal chain for vocals that don't sound professional. If you're mixing for people, I'm sure there's been a time to where you've gotten sent something that just didn't sound that good as far as what they gave you. Maybe there was some reverb on it and they couldn't get it dry for some reason. Maybe the microphone placement was really bad. Maybe the microphone itself was really bad. There's a lot of different factors that play into this, but I wanted to make a whole video showing you the different tricks you can do with plugins, and mostly affordable plugins, but some obviously cost. If that sounds like something that you want to learn, stick around for this whole video and I will build the chain with you from front to back, and then also you can download the chain for free, and then obviously you're going to want to get those plugins that I use. I will try to keep it as cheap as possible with the plugins that are being used. So first of all, this is the vocal that I brought up.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me.
You can hear there's some distortion in here.
You can get along if you need.
There's some reverb on there. You know, when I get vocals from people, I tend to not want any effects, any reverbs, mainly because when you go to compress and EQ, now you're bringing out that reverb more. As a mixing engineer, you want to have that separate control. You want to have a dry vocal to compress, to EQ, to do all your stuff, and then we can add the reverb to taste. So definitely not something we want, but there's tools to fix it. If the client doesn't maybe know how to get rid of the reverb or lost the files, this is all they have. There's tons of different scenarios that I've basically been in to where I just had to make it work with plugins. So this happens a lot when mixing for people. So first I'm going to use this plugin called RxD Clip by Isotope. You go up to Audio Suite and Pro Tools.
You can get along if you need. Look.
So that helped a little bit.
You can get along if you need. Look.
And also just clip gaining it down can kind of help as well.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish, I'm punished good deeds. Fight or flight.
Okay, the first plugin I'm going to pull out is Waves D Reverb. Clarity D Reverb.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish, I'm punished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
So that already got rid of that reverb, making it more up front, which is good.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish, I'm punished good deeds.
Okay, we can put some light tune on it. Normally, this step is where I get out Melodyne and pitch correct, but since I'm just building a chain, I'm just going to put it on there. But you can definitely use Melodyne first and get the pitches where you want them before sending it through this chain. But we're going to pretend that it was already done. Okay, we're going to put in the key of the song.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish, I'm punished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish, I'm punished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So
all right, so yeah, it's grabbing some notes and putting them to the wrong place, which is why we would Melodyne first, but this will be good for now. I got it on kind of a modest setting to where it's kind of fast, note transitions, kind of on the fast side, but it doesn't make it super, super hard, and then I dialed back this correction a little bit.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish.
Okay, next we're going to try to tighten up this vocal as far as the mud and just all the stuff that makes it sound bad. So for simplicity, we're going to get out the Manny Marroquin Triple D.
You can get along. You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't want to be me. So one punish.
All right, sounds like some mud right there. We're going to crank this up.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need.
It's here before.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me.
That tightens it up big time. So it just sounded very flubby, just not present really at all. And when you clamp down on that boxiness or that mud, it automatically makes the vocal more cut through and more present.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So
okay, let's get some of this harsh stuff.
you can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight. You can get along if you need. You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. You can get along if you need.
Before.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
Okay, tightened it up a little more.
You can get along if you look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
Hey guys, real quick, if you head over to the description, you will find the PVA Vocal Mixing Toolkit. This is a free gift that includes a video called Melodyne Mastery to learn vocal editing. It includes a pro mixing handbook for your go-to mixing tips, and also a vocal template called Superior Vocals Mixing Template that works for Pro Tools and Logic. Also check out the courses. I got a brand new course called the Complete Vocal Pitch Correction Workshop. This teaches you pitch correction in 3 different programs: Autotune Pro, Melodyne, and Wavestune. So definitely check that out. Now back to the video. Okay, let's get some compression going on here. I'm going to get out the R compressor by Waves, trying to use plugins that I know are cheap, and also the majority that are Waves, just in case you subscribe to Waves, you'll have all of these, or if you have one of the Waves bundles, especially their cheaper bundles, usually have most of these. So
look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish,
we're gonna go with a fast attack
fight or flight,
and fast release.
I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
If it sounded a little overcompressed, or you can just kind of hear the compression, dial back the mix a little bit. It helps.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
Cool, that's that. Okay, this is the Dragon EQ. This is a pretty nice EQ that I've been using from Safari Pedals. If you like what you hear with this, shop at the link in the description.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
Okay, that took away kind of that boominess, or just that there were some frequencies making the vocal sound unclear. So dipping down this mid gain at 3500. Now, I will say that this Dragon EQ, I'm not sure what their curves are. They could be really wide, because 3500 kind of sounds more like 1K or even 800 hertz. It's way different, this EQ, but be sure to just use your ears. I kind of look at this as just ignore the numbers, just turn the knobs and use your ears to your best ability.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you.
Just a touch of mid drive here. This is like some drive on the mids, obviously. And like, I just put the mix way, way down to where it's just a tiny little parallel blend going on.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished.
It just makes the vocal cut more.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna.
Let's get some de-essing going on here. Let's go with sibilance. Let's go with wave sibilance.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
Putting it on wide mode.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. Look in my eyes, you don't.
Let's listen without all this so far.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight,
Way better. It just brings the vocal forward, makes it focused. It's got some nice presence on it now. Not too much mud. That reverb is gone. And we can add our own reverb for sure, but this is just good that we were able to get rid of that without having to get a different file without the reverb. So
look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished.
yeah, you can barely hear that reverb.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish.
Okay, and then lastly, just to tighten it up just a little more, I'm just gonna get out my trusty Wave C4.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
You know, that just clamps down even more on those nasty mids. If there was anything left after the triple D, after the EQ, kind of just clamps down on it.
Look in my eyes, you.
Okay, and then I'm going to get out the Waves doubler.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
Okay, we're gonna bring these way down here.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
Okay, so I brought these way down and kind of panned them out.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
And then with it,
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
this just puts a little bit of doubling in the sides, so the vocal's not just stagnant right in the middle of the image. One of my other favorite plugins that you'll see me use a lot is Side Widener by Joey Sturgis plugins. I didn't want to use that with this one just to keep it waves, just in case you want to download this chain and be able to have all the plugins without buying from too many different places. Right now, this is all waves except for one plugin, that Dragon EQ.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds.
Yeah, so that adds a little bit of life to the vocal, lets it cut through a little more, and just gives it that stereo widening that we need. Okay, and then other than that, you can use whatever reverbs you want. I'm gonna use a reverb from Safari.
Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me.
Okay, not too bad. You know, obviously things could always sound better with a better source, but if you listen to what we started with here.
You can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, fight or flight.
Yeah, and you know, I could probably use a little bit more low end, so I can always go over to the Dragon EQ here.
You can get along if you need. Look, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more. We can get along if you need. Look in my eyes, you don't wanna be me. So one punish, unpunished good deeds. Fight or flight, I'ma fight more.
That's better. So that can be something that to do too, is to just check before the plugins, make sure that you're not losing something. So obviously I was losing a little bit of that low end because of controlling all the low mids. So just adding back just a little bit of low end was a good thing to do here. So if you guys like this, download this free template or this free vocal chain. You will need all these Waves plugins and the 2 Safari plugins, or use your own reverb and just get this one Safari plugin. This Dragon EQ is definitely worth it. It's a very, very colorful and artistic sounding EQ. It's just one of those things to where you just use it and it just sounds good in so many different ways. So I highly recommend this Dragon EQ, and then also having the ability to put some drive on each band and in parallel mix it in is pretty cool. Feel free to check out some of my other videos, shop at Waves Audio and Safari plugins, and I'll see you guys next time.